Good morning, everyone. I want to kind of hold space today for something that has been coming through in the last couple of days, and it's been my own message and guidance coming to me, and I feel that I am supposed to share, that I'm being asked to share it, and feel like there really are some people out there that this will also help. And so I'm just going to put it out and see what happens from there. I'm congested, so I apologize in advance for having to clear my throat or cough during this. For so many of us right now on the planet, it's an excruciating time in areas. For some, they're having more of a high plateau experience where it's accelerated in the sense of all of the blocks that they have been releasing and dissolving, all of the work that they have been doing on their path is kind of all coming to this fruition, and they're seeing big resolution and changes and shifts. And for other people, it's this feeling of frustration and being stuck, almost like you're just in this thick mire, and there are parts of you that want to move forward and go forward, but you try to move an inch and it just takes all of your energy and you go nowhere. And so a lot of people are feeling drained, a lot of people are feeling frustrated, and a lot of people are feeling hopeless. I want to talk to those people today. And this is about the old ways on our planet of what we would consider war, what we would consider fighting for a cause, and how that is being asked to shift, and how I am seeing in my own life source energy, mother, father, divine kind of sit there and wait patiently as I get it. And I want to go into that energy. We're seeing a lot of things happen on the planet that to us feel unfair. They feel unfair, they feel unjust. It feels like certain pockets of people are literally thriving. They're thriving on lies, they're thriving on manipulations, they're thriving on greed, they're thriving on false information, they're thriving on all of this lower energy stuff, and we're watching it, and it seems like they are expanding, they are winning, and it causes this feeling of hopelessness inside. And that's what I want to go into, the illusion of that. So in the past, for centuries and centuries and centuries, we have used this patriarchal energy, the masculine energy. And when I say masculine and feminine this, I ask that you please try to not figure it out with your logical mind, which is going to want to put attributions of the genders of masculine and feminine and their characteristics or stereotypes or expectations. It's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about two different energies. And the masculine energy has been this feeling of, we must do something about this. We must stand. We must fight. We must solve. We must conquer. We must point out. We must win. And when you have two different, we'll call them parties, going on, where you have people that we're viewing in this third dimensional world as the wrong ones, the ones that are doing wrong, and they are having the same exact energy of, I need to win, I need to conquer, I need to do, I need to act, I need to get, I need to receive, I need to be first, I need to be on top, I need, get all that energy. And then you have the people that are feeling they are right and want the best and the highest for this planet and for people. They see the lies and manipulations, they see through the spin and all of this, and they're saying, we need to stand, we need to do something, we need to conquer, we need to point out, we need to change, we need to save, we need to win. When you take the two parties and you can't hear la 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 anything that they're saying, you don't know which one's which. And if you were just able to see energy exchange, you would see two parties that are standing in front of each other that are sending the exact energy to each other, the exact same rooted energy to each other, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's good or bad, whether it's light or dark. It's the same energies meeting each other. When you start to realize that, you start to say, okay, well, that's not going to work. And it hasn't worked up until now. There's been no real resolution. And even now it seems that the resolution that has occurred over time, the growth, the expansion, the evolution, it seems we're going backwards. We're going back into thinking pockets and belief pockets that we thought we were way over, that we thought we had grown past. So you begin to ask, or people that are wanting to free themselves and be on a higher plane of existence begin to ask, well, okay, if that doesn't work, which seems like the most logical thing to do, you see an injustice, you stand up to the injustice. You see somebody doing something that you know they're lying or doing something that's harming other people or putting out a false agenda, you point it out. That seems like what you're supposed to do. It's what we've been taught we are supposed to do. But has it worked? And that's what we're being asked to look at right now is, okay, it's not working. So what will work? What is the answer? And so I want to go into, and I will get into the answer in a moment, but I want to go into the pressure too that we put on ourselves and others in situations like this. You have people that say, well, if you're not bothered by it, if it's not eating you alive every day, if you're not fighting for it every day, then you must not care as much as I do. And we get into this false bravado conversation that we are true martyrs and we truly love a person or a situation if we're willing to sacrifice every moment of our lives to fight for it. No, that is not. That is not. All that is being wrapped up in an ego, fear-based energy that we have been wrapped up in all this time, which is why nothing is working. And so the person who is being all bothered and angry and frustrated and hurt and willing to spend 5 hours out of a day, give up 5 hours of a day to just be fighting this and in this and angry and frustrated and hurt, and their stomach is in knots and it feels horrible and now they're physically affected. That person has convinced themselves that they truly are this wonderful being of protection and support and bravery by being wrapped up in that. But really what that's trying to show you, the individual, or me, the individual, is that there is some wound in there that is attached to the story, and it's a hamster wheel. It's just going round and round and round. So really, you're not doing anything to help the situation, and you're not any more special than a person who's not doing it by thinking that because you are allowing this roller coaster to go on in your everyday existence in every moment, you must care more. That is a lie. It's a delusion. That the ego and the persona and the wound and the pattern and the consciousness of the planet that's stuck in this is trying to perpetuate so that we stay stuck in this. So it's time to wake up from that. And to understand that if you want to know what the true answer is to seeing shift and healing, it is to be 100% in your moment, creating as only you can create. That is the solution. That is the healing. You ask, how can that be possible? Well, let me give you this example. When you have someone, let's take a person that you're judging and that you know has done wrong, they're lying, they're manipulating, they're greedy, they're horrible, they're just terrible, poisonous, toxic people. This is how you view them and see them. And their actions show that this is what they're doing. Those people, most of those people are on more of a sociopathic energy wavelength. Those people have no interference in their consciousness, if that's the way to put it. They don't have any interference that's frazzling their their energy that they're putting out. They are 100% focused on what it is that they want and what it is they feel they're entitled to, and their story and their lies that they have convinced themselves are truth. They're just laser beam focused, and they're concentrating their full force energy in that moment. This is why you see the manifestations happen for them that are like, how in the world are they still getting away with that? How in the world are they still doing that? Well, I'll tell you, it's simple. This universe and laws of this planet aren't listening to the conversation. They're listening to the energy. That's the laws of our planet. Quantum physics, our physics, and even our science is starting to show and prove that. All of that is science, but it's starting to show and prove what the evolved have known for a long time, and our masters have known for a long time. So you take that energy and you see that. Now let's take the energy of someone who is standing up to injustice, that sees through what these people are doing and know that it's hurting other people. Let's take their energy. Where is their energy? Well, their energy, our energy, when we're in this and doing this, is on them, those people, and the injustice and what they're doing. And inside, if you feel yourself, you feel turmoil. You feel a kick in the gut. You feel disgusted. You feel sick to your stomach. You feel angry and resentful and aggravated. You feel a lack of faith, a lack of hope. This is what you're feeling in that moment. You are giving all of that to the situation and those people. And zero of you is using your moment to create a higher energy, to create an expression and an expansion of your being that helps heal this planet. So you wonder why it seems those people win. There's your answer. To our egos and our patterns, that seems extremely unfair. And it just blows our mind. Well, that can't be possible. You can't just give up. You can't just not stand for something. You can't not call people on their bullshit. Yeah, you can. You can do a much higher, powerful way of being if you'll just let go of the story in your head that fighting is the most powerful way of being. If you will understand and allow it to click how much of your power you give away in your moment by doing the same thing that we've been doing for all of this time in existence on this planet, where we've gotten nowhere and nothing has evolved or changed. Let it click inside to understand that in order for true healing to happen, you must go within your being and love from the inside out. You must go within your being. And instead of concentrating on them and the injustice and everything that you're feeling, say, what can I create from my being today that is the truest expression of all that I have been given and all that I am, and be that in the world. And then you start to see, okay, when I do that, other people start doing it. And when you have two or more gathered doing that in a situation, the power and the energy alone begins to dissolve all of the other. It begins to just be a whole moment of existence. And when you have many whole moments of existence happening on the planet, there you have peace. There you have light. There you have joy. There you have love. There you have elevated and higher energy. I hope this makes sense. Creation is what will save this planet. Creation is how we heal an injustice. Creation is how we evolve. Sending all of you love. Thank you.